Okay guys, I wanted to share with you because I've had a lot of people talk to me about starting to garden. And if you're like low on space and you don't have a farm or have a big backyard where you can do a bunch of raised beds and you just have a patio, you can do these. These are little grow bags. And at the end of the season, you can wash them, hang them up on your clothesline. I would just dry them naturally so they don't shrink. And they come in several different sizes. These have handles. These are perfect for herbs and peppers and even a few plants. But the good thing about these is you can also plant these anywhere. I have a lot of them growing food on my farm. And so I thought I would just share with you how easy these things are. Sorry, giving everybody a headache here. But see, I know it's kind of getting dark. I just finished watering in here. I've got some stuff that I'm growing in isolation so it doesn't cross-pollinate with anything else. But these bags are amazing. I have like several of them. And you can just plant all kinds of stuff in there. They're dirty, they need washed. And if you can't get a hold of the bags, which they're on Amazon, and I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that, but check them out. And then those mineral tubs, just drill holes in the bottom of them and get it to where it's well drained and make a great thing. Hit the garage sales and the nurseries. A lot of times at the end of the season they will throw out their old pots, old trays, old tubs, even their packages of the plants that they don't sell, kind of like that. Instead of throwing it away, you can dump the material in and compost it, and then you can use that for planting. And sometimes these break, especially if you put really hard soil in it. So when I got this scrap metal from one of my neighbors, and I'm going to build some raised beds with that. I just got the screws for them, but I'm having trouble getting the post. So that's kind of on hold till I can get the materials. Oh, I need to get that Johnson grass. But here's an old brooder box, and I'm going to try to be careful because I've been finding some venomous snakes around, and I'm going to be very careful because these are places that they would like to be, and especially at this hour, they like to start moving around. But my husband built me one up over there, and if you look in a previous video, this one needs some work. It's all roughed up pretty good, but it has great potential. I'm going to get a back to put on there and then repair some of the ones that are broken. And this would make a great herb box. And they can be hung up. Like if you had a big fence where you can hang it on, one that's sturdy enough to hold one that big. Or use a smaller one like that one up there. And my husband just built the braces up and put it up there so the wind wouldn't knock it over, and then it would be in the shade. Because again, everything cooks here in Oklahoma. But I thought this would be a great idea for some of you that would like to just start out. Herbs are very easy to plant. They're fun. Check out your growing zone. Find out what thrives in your area. And find out what can companion close to each other. So some herbs can't be planted close together. So you want to get like a book called Carrots Like Love Tomatoes, or Tomatoes Love Carrots, something like that. Or find out things that companion together and then plant them. Like I did with the asparagus and the chives. So there's some good ideas. You can do all kinds of stuff. See those pots? Check with your friends. Post it on Facebook. Another person had suggested that to me in one of my comments earlier. And I had completely forgotten about all that. I used to That's how I got all these mineral tubs, is I posted to my friends on Facebook that I was needing them. And I got quite a few. And I offered them things in return, and most everybody turned me down. Little stinkers. But anyhow, it's just some things you can do. If you chop down a tree, you can hollow out the center part of the tree trunk, especially with oaks. Those are sturdy. You can put a bag down in there, put some soil in there, and make a planter out of it. You also can like polyurethane it, make it strong, where it won't, you know, break down. Of course, we are cooking. But I wanted to give you some ideas on things you could use, because I just about planted in all kinds of stuff. We got that at an auction, and the plastic on the top, I need to cut it so it'll fit. We got another one back there that we just got at a farm auction, and it's got to be fitted with some plastic so it doesn't deteriorate the wood, and it'll help hold the moisture in too. But there's just all kinds of things you can use. I got that at a garage sale for $5, and I'm determined to figure out what I'm going to do with it. But I guarantee you my husband will figure out something first. Also, check with your friends. See that little area right there? That is welded fence wire, and it comes on a roll at Tractor Supply. You can just get a roll, or you can check with your friends like I did and post it on Facebook that you're needing T-post and things like that, and your friends will help you out, because that's how I got a lot of those on the roll. Or if they're all wonky, do tomato plants or cucumber plants care? No. Use them. Use those wonky wires. That's exactly what I did. I cut them because they were all kind of not real straight. I just didn't want to go back in the garden just yet. But see how I did? They're all kind of, they're not straight. And I use them for tomatoes. I mean, you can do all sorts of stuff. And that also keeps this stuff out of the landfill, which is a win-win for me. And by the way, those bags are for pure seed saving. So if you want to look at any previous videos, I show everybody how to save seeds on tomatoes and peppers, and I will be advancing to other things to save pure seeds on, so that when you do save your seeds, you will get the pure product, not something else. Now, here's an FYI for your information. You cannot save hybrid seeds. Hybrids, commercial varieties, I highly recommend you don't. They don't grow them where they're kept with just one variety, so you could get a cross-pollinated product that would not be what you think it is. So, just to let you know that there are other ways of saving seeds, and this also saves a lot of money. And then you just, again, I will be doing a video on the tomatoes. I would really like to get some bigger ones, not just the cherry ones. And then you just squeeze them out on the